Hello, and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, I'll tell you what, I've been in a dilemma now for the last 3 months. Y'all know I have two 360 cameras. One's the GoPro Max 360, and the other one is the Insta360 X2. Both are really excellent 360-degree cameras, but underwater they do not make the cut. I don't know, it's because of the opposing lenses, and I think the water is so dense, it causes the 360 process to kind of put a big, huge gray line. It's like a big space in there. So you really don't get true 360-degree imagery. And the other problem is, and I got to be totally honest with you, their underwater footage results on both of those cameras is horrible. I mean, it's not clear. I have to do so much post-production fixing to get it to even where it's presentable. It just wasn't worth it. So then I was in the market for something small, I mean really small, that I could use, a POV camera, but I wanted it small, not like the GoPro, you know, you put them on the hat and they're big and bulky and heavy and stuff like that. So I didn't want that. Then DJI, which I really like. I like DJI gear, and they just came out with their new Action 2 camera, and the only problem with that is when you want to get everything that you want with the screen and the touch screen and all that, you're looking at $500. Man, that's a lot of money. And I just so then the other thing I was looking at is what I actually ended up getting was the Insta360 Go 2. And I got to be honest, guys, I looked at every YouTube video out there that wasn't really dated to try to get the pros and cons of this thing so I could make an intelligent decision on this camera. And I'll tell you, I struggled with it. I really did. The biggest complaint that I hear is shooting length, which is 30 minutes out of the charging case. You get 30 minutes shooting time. Get 180 minutes with it in the charging case. So, you know, that's not bad. First of all, this is not a primary camera. It's not. My Pocket 2 is my primary, or my GoPro 9 Media Mod Kit system is a prime. This is great for B-roll or point of view stuff where I can click it onto my hat, or I can use this really cool pendant, put it under the shirt and just clip it right there so I don't have to wear that stupid chest harness. I hate those things. They have a lot of good things, but they also have a lot of cons on this thing. And that was my problem. I just wanted to make the right decision on this. I think I have. It took me, like I said, a long time, almost, well, I started looking in September, and here it is, the end of December. I just couldn't bring myself to spend $500 for basically a GoPro Session with a secondary mount. That's basically all it is. The GoPro Session sold for, I think it was 150 bucks back in the day. Now, it does have a lot more technology of today in order to shoot 4K, blah, blah, blah. But I just couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money for a POV or point of view camera. I couldn't do it. And then I wanted something small enough that I could use underwater that has good critiques as far as underwater footage goes. And this one has good critiques. But again, it has a problem. The problem is that this camera has a magnetic mount, which is really awesome. And look at the size of this thing, guys. It's really small. But the problem is when you're underwater, you're out of control of what this thing is. Now, if you put this on a magnetic mount like that and you're underwater with it, what are the chances for that thing to pop out while it's, I mean, it was easy for me just to pull this out. Look at this. So that bothered me. Unfortunately, in the purchasing kit for this particular camera, a strap mount system, which will wrap around the camera body, because you can't put this in the water, it's not waterproof. Only the camera is. So I needed to find an adapter that would strap and hold the camera and then have a standard GoPro mount or something that I could screw on and keep that thing clamped in. So when I'm underwater, I don't have to worry about that thing popping off and being lost. That was my biggest thing. So anyway, I've got those accessories coming down. Unfortunately, that particular accessory is not in the Insta360 kit, and it should be. That's definitely a must. Now, they do give you this really cool hat clip, and I like it because it sits right here at the end and not here like the GoPro, because it's so heavy. So basically, you just put the hat clip on like that, slide it on the bill of the cap, and then just grab your camera and just pop it in like that, and you're ready to go. Now, if I want to start shooting, which is what I'm going to do right now, oh, it just told me it's shooting. So I'm videotaping right now, and one thing I like about this is because I don't feel this, and I can get some great point of view shots when I'm walking around. Especially, I'm going out to Circle B Bar to do a field test on this camera out in the wildlife stuff, and then either the next day or the day after that, I'll be going out on the kayak and see how this point of view camera does for that. I'm looking at this system here, and I want to raise this up a little bit. You can get change of perspective in this particular camera. And what I like about this, and I'm going to advise all y'all, if you're going to use this camera, shoot only in the Pro mode, Video Pro. This gives you the stabilization because it's not stabilized here, it's stabilized in the footage in the application. I'm going to show you all this on screen, show you how to run through the processing. Everybody was complaining about the post-production's a real pain in the butt. I don't think it is. So anyway, with the hat clip on, guys, this thing is I don't even know it's there. And I can probably get some really, really cool shots here. And then one of the things I want to advise all y'all, if you decide that this is the camera for you for a small POV, action camera, stuff like that, remember, you only have 30 minutes of shooting time when it's out of the case and 180 minutes in the case. Now, it takes about 30 minutes or so to recharge this particular camera. And the application is going to help you if you want to use the app. I like using the application. I can see what I'm shooting because there is no monitor in this unit. It does have a very, very nice screen system here. I'm going to show you all of this stuff in another part of this video. Now, I don't know how many parts this is going to be yet. I have no clue. So anyway, we're going to get out of here. Again, we're going to run over to Waffle House real quick and get my breakfast and all that kind of stuff and kind of spring this on them. Plus, I want to see how this pendant thing works and if it's as hidden and stuff like that as it is, and we'll see from that. And then, anyway, we'll be going to the Circle B Bar, the Nature Preserve, and then we'll be going kayaking, and we're going to be doing some underwater tests once that clip gets here. I'll be doing that right here at my pool because the water where I'm going to be kayaking is brackish water, so it's like seeing root beer. So anyway, hey, we'll be back in a bit. But anyway, I'm going to my favorite place, the Waffle House. Here we go.
Funny yesterday. We can laugh about it today, but it wasn't funny yesterday. Oh, here's Dale.
And then there's Dale.
Trouble on the high bar.
I know, it's good morning, Dale. Well, hey.
And then there's Dale.
And then there's Dale.
Talk about trouble.
Terry's trying to stir the pot this morning.
In space.
Okay.
Look, I don't care what he's doing. He's been doing.
I can't be in front of him. You gotta go.
But Ellie, she's not working.
Charles, make him leave.
And what's new?
Look, no, but Ellie, look what she's doing to the dish bin. When we run out of dishes, I'm firing her.
Sorrow.
Want me to shut this off now? Taking this thing out now using the that little sticky mount thing. And I actually, when you first get it, make sure you take the clear sealer off, because I was trying to stick it on the window and it kept sliding off. And I I was running against time because I'm taking my vehicle up to have it serviced. And I said, wait a minute, I wonder if it's got one of those protective thingies on it. So yeah, it did. And anyway, it stuck on fine. Big thing is with that particular item, you want to make sure that that surface is kept clean after each use. It does have a little slide cover, but it's pretty cool. And what we're kind of doing now is just kind of doing some more different environment testing. Here I'm in the car, going on down the road. Traffic is nuts. People are crazy, pulling in front of me and stuff, which is typical around here. Florida drivers got to be the worst drivers in the world, man. I mean, damn. Because you have everybody coming down in the wintertime from all these different states, and they don't know where the heck they're going, and it gets kind of crazy out here. And then plus the regular Florida drivers are a little nuts themselves. I see more people run red lights and stop signs than anywhere that I've ever been. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. We just wanted to test this thing, so on to the next clip.